Premier Scott Moe has done a late summer makeover of his cabinet. Most notably, Everett Hinley is in as Minister of Health. Moe has moved Dustin Duncan from Education to Crown Investments. Duncan will take over for Don Morgan, who's been in cabinet for 16 years and is not running for re-election.
So with Don Morgan indicating that he's not going to run again, we need a very qualified and competent individual that has been around a while to take on much of that workload, and Minister Duncan most certainly is all of those.
In his final act as Education Minister, Duncan announced policy changes for schools. Specifically, they now must inform parents of a name and pronoun change if a child is under 16 and seek parental permission. Third-party groups are also no longer allowed to speak in sexual education classes. School divisions were not consulted before the changes. The School Boards Association says it wants the policies paused pending a review. But Moe says that's not going to happen.
We've been discussing this on behalf of the folks that we represent for a number of months, not just a number of weeks. And it is designed, as we say, to be an inclusive policy and to bring parents closer to their child's classroom.
The new Minister of Education says schools will have support for students who don't feel comfortable telling their parents about a name or pronoun change. But there are no details about what that means, except that parents need to be involved.
So if you have a child that is looking to transition, looking to identify by a different name or pronoun, that parent is, I think, in the best position to help support that child, not only just at school, but in all aspects of their life.
The opposition says the policies will endanger young people who may not feel safe.
Disappointing to see the new minister and the premier not back down from their changes, which we do know will hurt vulnerable kids in the classrooms. We've been clear from the start, and our position remains the same. This directive needs to be scrapped.
The government is also facing its first lawsuit in relation to this. The lawyers for UR Pride Center wrote to Minister Cockrell. They say the policy violates the rights of gender-diverse students under the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. They say if it's not suspended by 5 o'clock Wednesday, legal action will begin. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.